Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Xiao Zhan and Huang Xiaoming hold hands and walk the red carpet together on the Weibo Night red carpet on January 11, 2025. Xiao Zhan and Huang Xiaoming held hands and walked the red carpet together. This scene attracted widespread attention and discussion. Netizens ridiculed this combination, and some jokingly called it Yang Guo let Uncle Guo out. This scene not only showed the friendly interaction between the two stars, but also became a highlight on the red carpet that night. In addition, Xiao Zhan and Huang Xiaoming also appeared with several other big names such as Huang, Molly, Zhao, Li Bingbing, Tang Wei, etc., forming a strong star lineup. Xiao Zhan's actions at Weibo Night showed his low-key and humble personality and his sincere character. On such a star-studded stage, many stars competed to stand in the C position, but Xiao Zhan chose to avoid being the focus. Such actions made people feel his respect for the team and his peers and his careful consideration of his self-image. His behavior not only showed his maturity and connotation, but also made fans more moved and admired. On this glorious stage, Xiao Zhan still maintained a sincerity and humility, and consistently showed his good quality and noble character as an all-round artist. This attitude of not competing or grabbing not only won the respect of the audience, but also made him more charming and important in people's hearts. Every time he appeared, it was a heartwarming move, and it also made people look forward to his future acting career. Xiao Zhan's humor and humility once again demonstrated his affinity and good interpersonal relationships. When the stars were competing for the C position, he resolved this focus in a relaxed and humorous way, putting himself in a more humble perspective. This kind of experienced teasing not only shows his confidence and composure, but also brings him closer to the audience, allowing people to feel his real and natural side. Such humor not only makes the atmosphere more relaxed and pleasant, but also proves Xiao Zhan's maturity and wisdom. He not only has outstanding performance in his acting career, but also can use his wisdom and humor to resolve pressure in various occasions. Whether it is his performance on stage or his words and deeds in private, he can naturally integrate humility and charm, winning the love and respect of more fans. Xiao Zhan's behavior shows his deep connotation and mature mentality. In the entertainment industry, many people do whatever it takes to gain the most prominent position of the greatest voice, but Xiao Zhan is obviously not swayed by these external halos. His humility is not just a superficial behavior, but also a reflection of his self-positioning and respect for the team and others. This low-key attitude reflects his emphasis on teamwork, rather than simply pursuing personal glory. Xiao Zhan knows how to support others at the right time and give opportunities to those who may need it more. This broad mind and selfless spirit have undoubtedly won high recognition from the audience and peers. In such a competitive entertainment industry, Xiao Zhan can still maintain his true self and show his true self. This quality makes his charm not only reflected on the screen, but also deeply rooted in people's hearts. His approach also sets an example for fans and conveys a more positive value. Humility, cooperation and support are equally important on the road to pursuing dreams. Xiao Zhan not only conquers the stage with strength, but also touches people's hearts with his personal charm, which is one of the reasons why he can win the love and respect of the public. Xiao Zhan's humility is indeed one of the most dazzling qualities in his acting career. This humility is not a superficial decoration, but comes from his years of hard work and self-precipitation. He knows that true glory does not come from the center of the stage or the spotlight of the outside world, but draws strength from the inner firmness and deep understanding of art. This respect for oneself, others, and the industry is the foundation behind Xiao Zhan's success. From obscurity to fame, Xiao Zhan has always maintained his original intention. This persistence and sincerity not only made him love countless audiences, but also won the respect of his peers. Whether on stage or in private life, he treats everyone he meets with his usual humility and sincerity. This warm temperament makes his charm even stronger in the hearts of the audience. In the future of his acting career, Xiao Zhan's humility and talent will continue to be his source of motivation. Wherever he goes, with this sincerity and warmth, he will not only continue to bring us more touching works, but will also continue to be a role model in the hearts of young people, teaching us to stay true to ourselves, respect others, and work towards the inner light while pursuing our dreams. Xiao Zhan almost tripped over his shoelaces on the red carpet. Tang's gentle and fatal step almost made Molly complete the splits on the spot. The hot searches of Weibo Night could not be stopped at all. We laughed so hard that our stomachs hurt in front of the screen. The barrage was more lively than the live broadcast. It was Tang who was worthy of being funny. At this moment, Do you really think these mistakes were just accidents? Stop and think about it. Maybe the story has just begun. Imagine that Xiao Zhan was under countless flashes, dragging a halo and bearing the expectations of millions of people, but his shoelaces were like a little traitor who disobeyed management and insisted on standing up at the critical moment to show his presence. The second he lowered his head to adjust his shoelaces, the whole audience was so quiet that it seemed as if the air had solidified. Fans held their breath, and the crowd quickly completed various spoofs of falling flat in their minds. But who would have thought that it was such a funny moment that Xiao Zhan's professionalism unexpectedly attracted a wave of fans? Some people say that he lowered his head to tie his shoelaces in a neat and tidy manner, with a style that says, "Even if the whole world is staring at me, I can still handle trivial matters calmly." Does it sound a bit mysterious? But in the era of traffic, there is only a shoelace away from accident and legend. Looking at the classic skirt-stepping scene of Xiaoming and Molly, the comedy skills of this golden pair are online all the time. It's said to be an accident, but if you think about it carefully, how can this scene be so similar to the skit rehearsal of the two in their early years? The moment Molly was stepped on, the hem of her skirt dragged down, and she almost staged the tragedy of gravity, but Xiaoming's sincere face afterwards brought the comedy effect to the peak. The barrage screen was swiped. This is our brother Tang's high-level humor. Stepping on the skirt is also artistic. And Molly's calm reaction is at professional-level tacit understanding, as if this scene has been trained to be immune to countless stage accidents. But calm down a little, is it really that simple behind these highlights? The rules of the entertainment industry are always much more complicated than you see. You think this is an accidental mistake made by the stars, but in fact, it may be more like a silent confession of the culture in the circle. Whether the shoelaces are loose, the skirt is stepped on, or the lights are dimmed, the stars always have to switch to the performance mode seamlessly. Even if they are pushed to the center of the embarrassing stage, they must smile elegantly and stand steadily, because this is the price of being watched. The red carpet is the arena for the stars, but it is also a huge microscope of public opinion. Don't forget that the so-called accident is a joke to passers-by, but for the stars, it may be the main theme of the hot search in the next few months. For example, the shoelace incident of Xiao Zhan. The online comments are directly divided into two camps. One camp said that he is dedicated and humble, and is a clear stream among the top idols. The other camp sneered, no matter how big the halo is, the shoelaces are not regulated, which is a low-level mistake. This kind of scrutiny under the magnifying glass is essentially a deformed phenomenon under the traffic economy. People love stars, but also hate stars, love their brilliance, hate their imperfections. And Yunjin Mengrao and Chunyuan CP made Weibo Night a feast for CP party. Those who haven't seen the scene may not quite understand what these two words mean. Simply put, Yunjin Mengrao is a temporary CP with subtle interactions and meaningful looks on stage, while Chunyuan CP directly extends the emotions in film and television dramas to reality, and fans can't stop eating sugar. But no matter how sweet the sugar is, there is actually a bit of bitterness behind it. What you think is a chemical reaction may just be a social art arranged by the team. CP hype is both a traffic code and a catalyst for fan economy. But the problem is that fans eat sugar with real feelings, but in the end they find that it is all a play. Will it become another tear? These seemingly relaxed red carpet jokes, placed in the context of the entire entertainment industry, may be a mirror. Stars work hard to manage their own image in order to gain greater commercial value, and we create traffic and jokes in order to consume the pleasure brought by this halo. A Weibo Night is not only a carnival for fans and stars, but also a wrestling field for traffic and capital. The shoelaces tripped Xiao Zhan's footsteps, but they couldn't stop the speed of hot searches. Xiaoming stepped on Molly's skirt, but stepped on the netizens' laughs. True or false, real or fake, who was laughing at whom? The most interesting thing is that netizens always elevate the accidents in the entertainment industry to a cultural phenomenon. Some people say that Xiao Zhan's shoelaces symbolize the down-to-earthness of the idol, making the top male god have an ordinary side. Some people think that Xiaoming's skirt stepping shows the tacit understanding and naturalness of the golden partners in the entertainment industry. But in the final analysis, all of this may just be ordinary on-site accidents that cannot be more ordinary. The reason why they are magnified is more because the entertainment industry needs topics, and we also need things to talk about. Finally, do you think these accidents will have any far-reaching impact on celebrities? Maybe, or maybe not. After all, who will remember Xiao Zhan's shoelaces in a few months? But at the moment, all the discussions and controversies are reminding us of a fact, The entertainment industry has never been a sincere display. It is more like a game that never stops. The stars are stepping in it, and we are either applauding or laughing in the onlookers, but the rules of the game will never change because of a shoelace accident. So, come to the point, do you want to continue to eat junior and ZP sweets, or think about why we are always amused by the little accidents in the entertainment industry?
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.